All hail the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. We built this black goat idol for the fertility cult of Shub for the show The Cultists. It was an easy and fun project for anyone who might need an idol to a dark god for their films, rituals, or worship services. I found this concrete goat statue at the hardware store a few months before the production of The Cultists even began, and I knew that I had to find something to do with it. When we wrote the scene in The Cultists where the main characters meet the cult of Shub in the woods, I knew the scene had to include a black goat idol. So I drove out to the hardware store and picked up the statue. It was larger than I remembered, and being made of concrete, it was a lot heavier than I was expecting. It took 2 or 3 people to get it into my truck. It also surprised everyone back at the shop because the rest of the art department had envisioned the black goat idol only being about 6 inches tall. But we got it out of the truck and got to work. Being that it is the black goat, we sprayed it down with spray paint and primer. Then we took it into the workshop with great difficulty for detailing. The horns were clearly one of the most elegant features of the statue, and so those were brought out by wet blending brown, tan, and white paint. The horns also had some ridges that were brought out by painting black down in the ridges to make them stand out. We went through a couple of different colors of red for the eyes. Originally they were much brighter, but he looked so much better with this more darker, muted red. We also tried dry brushing the very top of the goat's fur with gray, but that didn't work. No matter how light the dry brush or how dark the gray paint, it only made the goat look gray, and we wanted him to look jet black, so we just left him with the spray paint. We had to use hand trucks to get the statue out into the woods on the day of the shoot. We were originally going to put the goat idol on a pedestal, but it ended up being too large and heavy for that to be practical. But it was also large enough that it was clearly visible on screen anyway, and so it was great to have our main characters kneeling before the goat in the scene. It really came off well. I'm thinking about putting it in my cellar surrounded by candles, so there will actually be a shrine to a dark god under my house. But I'm afraid a party of paladins might come by, burn down my house, and kill me. Oh well. Until next time, see you in another video.